Hey guys, another day, another reselling Q&A. Okay, first question, love your videos. Can I make a request for a video walking us through your speedy listing process? I'm a longtime seller and have a listing process in place, but from steaming, spot cleaning, taking the 4 to 5 photos, editing the photos quickly, creating my listing, filling in simple details, then cross-posting to several platforms using List Perfectly, then weighing the item and adding it to my inventory spreadsheet and putting it in storage, I can't cut the time down to less than 10 minutes an item. Any advice on saving time on any of these steps would be hugely appreciated. Okay, so as far as like the listing process goes, I wouldn't say that like putting your item away, like when I talk about a listing process, I'm talking about like getting the item to photographing and listing it, and not what happens like after. I don't include like, I mean, because that would, me bringing stuff to my office, like that would just, no, like I don't include actually putting it away as part of the listing process, because I'd have to drive to my office, and I mean my office isn't far, but still, you know, like so I wouldn't include that. But yes, I will do a separate video talking about my listing process, but I can tell you I don't steam things. Nope. I wash everything, so I don't include that as part of my listing process because I'm not doing that. Like I'm just throwing it in the washing machine and then I'm doing other things while that's washing. But yes, Pamela, I will do a separate video talking all about my listing process because I've gotten so many comments. You guys are like, I need to know your listing process, how you do it, blah, blah, blah. So I am going to make a video coming soon. I'm actually going to put that on my to-do list on my phone so I can do that video soon. Next question. Hey Vanessa, I love your content. Do you have any tips on selling on Mercari? I've sold on there a few times, but find the shipping costs ridiculously expensive. Anything over a pound costs $11 to $19 to ship. Any thoughts or tips on how to ship at a more inexpensive way? Thank you. So yes, I agree. Mercari does have ridiculous shipping, but I most of the time choose FedEx SmartPost because it is the cheapest. Yes, it does take longer to get to the buyer. I have had people say, hey, you know, I need this in a couple of days. We need to change the shipping because I had it like defaulted to FedEx SmartPost. So I agree. Mercari does have like crazy ass shipping. As far as tips for selling on there, I really don't have any tips. Mercari is just kind of like a set it and forget it type thing. You know, it's not like Poshmark. You don't need to be consistent on there. You don't need to share. I wasn't making sales when I would send offers on Mercari, but I did a little experiment. I literally sent offers on my whole entire closet and I made a bunch of sales. But yeah, as far as tips, I don't really have any. Yeah, I don't. Mercari is just kind of like on the back burner. Like I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Poshmark is my main, although eBay is creeping up there. I don't know why I waited so long to start selling on eBay. I just thought it was a headache. I mean, it is kind of a headache, but I thought it was more of a headache. And I was just like, oh, I love Poshmark so much. But no, I should have started selling on eBay a long, long time ago. I mean, I've sold random things like throughout the years. I've had multiple eBay accounts. But I had like my most recent account since 2011. But I used to sell things like back in the day on eBay. But yeah, it took me too long. Like, I don't know why I waited. Going back to your question, I really don't have tips on selling on Mercari. I just list things and then just forget about them. And then sometimes I make sales. Poshmark is my number one. eBay is slowly creeping up there. And then Mercari is just kind of like, okay, yeah, I got all my shit on there. It's like throwing a paper in the wind. What's that term? What's that term? What's that term? That saying? See if it'll float. See if it'll fly. I don't know. I just set it and forget it. And I just don't worry about it. If I make a sale, I make a sale. Next question. Have you ever regretted selling something? I feel like a lot of things that I sell, I regret because I want to keep them for myself. LOL, please tell me I'm not the only one. So yes, there are a few things that I have regretted selling, but I try not to get emotionally attached to items. When I go sourcing, I obviously source for things that that I think are cool. Cool. Is that like still a term? Do kids still call things cool? Anyway, I source things that I like, but I have started sourcing things that I don't like because not everyone likes the same shit that I like. So I need to think outside the box, and I have an easier time letting those things go. I do purchase things, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I really like this. If it doesn't sell within this amount of time, then I'm going to keep it. But I've gotten better over the years, not getting emotionally attached to items. I just let them go because I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have the money and go find something better. And maybe keep that or sell it. But you're definitely not the only one. And the last question, I sold my first big bundle to someone. It was 8 things and I cannot for the life of me find one of the items. Has this ever happened to you? What should I tell the buyer? Should I just cancel? Help. It has happened to me more times than I would like to admit. Organization is not my best. I'm not an organized person. I need to get better at it. I've sold a lot of big bundles before, and it's happened to me quite a few times. But every time I've just straight up told the buyer, like, hey, I can't find this item. Do you want to pick out something else in my closet? And I can't think of one person that was like, no, I don't, cancel it. All of them just picked out something else different in my closet, and I just sent that instead. But don't fret. It happens. It happens. People make mistakes. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. I would just tell the buyer, like, hey, I can't find this item. Do you want to look through my closet and see if there's something else that you like? Or, I can give you a really good discount on another purchase, or you can refund them. It's basically up to the buyer, but majority of people will be understanding. Like I said, it's happened to me a bunch of times, and I haven't had anyone that was like, oh my gosh, and like flipped out and canceled the whole entire order. No. So that is it for this video. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below. Send me a DM on Instagram. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is Keepin' It Rad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit. So thank you. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.